So I go to restaurants very often, and I'm always confused why people need a calculator when they want to tip. So I'm going to teach you how to tip like a pro and look like you have confidence. So if you're in the US, it's about 20%. Now, it could be 18, it could be 20%, but we'll just stick with 20%. Nobody likes to date somebody that's not going to be generous to somebody that's serving them. And if you're in Europe, somewhere between 5 to 10%. They want to make sure that you have some confidence and you know what you're doing. If you look like you're stumbling around and you can't figure out a number and you need a calculator to figure this out, it doesn't look like you've done it that much. So let's say I have a bill, the bill is $75. Basically what I want to do is move this decimal over 1, okay? And then I'll just multiply by 2 times 2, so I get $15. Check it with your calculator, but basically that's a 20% tip. So right now, if you were to eat at a restaurant in PA, effectively, your waitress is only making $2.83 per hour. So please be sure to tip them generously. If I was going to go to Europe, same kind of idea. I'd probably go to the high end, just say 10% just because I'm from the US and I'm used to tipping a lot more than what they pay. So if I'm in Europe and I have a €75 bill, I'm going to just move that decimal place over, and if it's 10%, basically that's 7.5 euros. Now, same thing over here. Let's just say I have a $44 bill, okay? So take that, move the decimal place over, multiply by 2, double everything, 8.8. So this is $8.80. Generally speaking, you're going to want to round up to the next whole dollar. Don't leave coins at the table. Sometimes it's considered an insult. I know some people get upset about it, so avoid leaving coins wherever possible. The other question I get a lot is, when do you tip? In the US, it's kind of gotten out of hand. If you go to a sit-down restaurant where they actually take your order while you're sitting down, they bring you your drinks, they bring you your food and things like that, and then they bring you the check, that's where I would tip. If it's someplace where I'm ordering and I have to place my order when I'm standing up, and then I have to get my own food and then sit myself down somewhere, that's not a place I would tip generally. I would also tip if you get your hair done at a hairstylist or something like that, or if you're in a cab. I know a lot of places started putting out tip jars and everywhere, even when you do all the work, they still want to tip. It's gotten out of hand. So at least when the bill comes, you can quickly have a bit of confidence. Do the math real quick. It looks like you actually eat out once in a while. Good luck. Have a great day.